Hey guys, I'm Eric with American Trucks. Today we're checking out these projector headlights with sequential turn signals and a matte black housing and clear lens, fitting all 2017 to 2019 Ford F-250 and F-350 Super Duty pickups with the factory halogen headlights. Now, you should really be checking these out if you want to modernize the front end look of your truck and you want to upgrade some safety features as well. Now, in terms of styling, I think one of the more dated aspects to the front end of your factory Super Duty are those large halogen headlamps. They're just large and chrome and look a little bit dated. I think the black housing with these, especially on these darker colored pickup trucks, and we have blacked out wheels on these, so I think it's really a nice combination. If you're going for that overall blacked out look, these will really complement that style nicely. Now, I mentioned safety a moment ago. What do I really mean by that? Well, I think in terms of what you will see driving your truck is you're gonna have a lot more focused beam with these projector headlamps versus the factory headlights that kind of splash that light all over the place and kind of diffuse it. This is gonna focus that beam where you need it to be on the road. The other aspect of this too is it's gonna make you more visible in traffic. The DRLs here and here switch back to a turn signal and then back to DRL lights when you use your turn signals, and it's really an attention-getting feature when you're out in traffic. So when you're coming down the road and you hit your turn signal, people are gonna see that and be drawn to it, and that's gonna make it more visible and let other motorists know exactly what you're doing in traffic. Now, as I was working with these headlights today and getting them installed on this truck, I gotta say they're really well put together. The weather seal in these is gonna prevent moisture and other dirt and other materials from getting inside and messing up both the appearance and the function of these headlights. Now, in terms of price, you're looking at just under $625 for a pair of these. When you compare that to a lot of other aftermarket headlights with these kind of features out there in the market right now, that's pretty affordable and you're getting a lot for that investment. Now, in terms of the installation, it's real basic, guys. I'm giving it 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. Just a couple of tools that I'm sure you probably already have in your tool chest are all you're gonna need to get these installed. It's a plug and play setup. Nothing wiring related that you're gonna need to do. What you unplug, you're gonna plug back in. It's really simple. Give yourself a maximum of 2 hours to get this job done from start to finish, and you'll have these installed in no time. So right now I'm gonna show you just a couple tools you're gonna need and the installation as well. All right guys, tools you're gonna see in this installation include an electric impact wrench, an extension, a 10mm socket, and a flat blade screwdriver. All right guys, now we're gonna remove these locking pins here so we can get our radiator shroud out. And these are the type of 2-piece pins that you raise the centerpiece, then it unlocks it, and then you pull up on the base and it comes out. We got a series of these all the way across. And if the centerpiece comes out like that one just did, all you gotta do is just push it back into place, like that. And don't forget those 4 across the top up here. All right, now so we can remove our grill, we need to undo these 10mm bolts all the way across the top. All right, with those bolts removed, all you have holding the grill in is a series of pinch clips. So just go ahead and give a firm pull. All right, guys, first bolt we're gonna go for here, if you peel back this rubber strip here between the bumper and the fender, is there's a 10mm bolt right here. Get that one out. All right, now we have two more that are recessed back in here. All right, with those 4 bolts removed, go ahead and pull the light forward. And don't pull too far. We're gonna undo these wiring harnesses. Just pinch the tab and pull out for all 4 of these. All right, guys, now we have one of our new headlights up here, and it's pretty much simple plug and play. The only thing I want to point out is whatever harness you pulled out of the top or the high beam fixture on your factory light, and in this case on our truck, it's the one that has this gray sheathing here. Make sure you're plugging that one in the top as well on your new light, because it is also, the harness plug is the same shape as the one that goes in the bottom. So you want to make a note of which one goes where. Otherwise, this is a 2-pin that goes up top here. And of course you have the larger tan colored one here in the center. Once you get those all plugged in, just make sure you're keeping your wires tucked in and they don't get pinched anywhere around the edges, and we'll get our headlight in place. Now, as part of the packaging, guys, there's like a little guide pin right here that goes into this fixture inside the fender of your truck. This has a rubber protective piece on there. Make sure you pull that out, otherwise that will be really hard. You'll be pushing real hard to get that in there. So go ahead and fit it up into place. All right, with our headlight up in place, go ahead and get your bolts started back in. All right, now we'll get these reinstalled back in here, and just as we used a couple seconds ago to remove, used a 10mm socket to get them back in. All right, guys, now we have our factory headlamp out of our truck. I want to put it up here on the table, give you a quick side-by-side comparison, just kind of talking about some of the styling differences, and really it's a huge difference. You're eliminating a huge chrome piece here for the blacked out housing. You of course have the clear lens with these, and if you're really trying to eliminate a lot of chrome off the front of your truck, maybe you're going to put an aftermarket bumper on as well. These headlights are making a great addition to that overall look. Now, in addition to that, the one thing I will say about these factory headlamps from Ford is that they are very bright. If you've ever had a truck coming at you in traffic and they have their headlights on, they really do put out a lot of light. But the thing about that light is it's not focused. It's a very widespread pattern that you get coming at you. And it's kind of annoying as another motorist, but driving these trucks, it's really a lot of wasted light out there. Now, these projector headlamps are gonna focus that energy in the light where it needs to be to help you get down the road, especially in low visibility conditions, whether it's bad weather or just nighttime driving that you're doing. These headlights are gonna serve us a lot better. The other thing that's very nice about these aftermarket lights here that we're dealing with today is that you have these huge LED flashers that flash in a sequential pattern when you turn your turn signals or your hazard lights on. And those are really an attention getter, as you'll see when we demonstrate them. They really do get your attention compared to the small signal in here and the marker light up here. That's all you get. So you really are getting a style upgrade with these projector headlights here, but it also makes it a lot safer, not only for you driving, you're gonna see better with these projector headlamps, but other traffic is gonna see you better as well, especially with that attention-getting DRL and sequential turn signal function that has the switchback feature. Once you activate that, it really is an attention getter. So pretty much repeat all the steps that we just showed you to get the driver's side installed. With this other one, get your passenger side installed as well. All right guys, now that you've got your passenger side headlamp installed, all we have left to do is replace our grille and radiator cover. All right, now using your 10mm socket, we're gonna replace the bolts here in the top of our grille. All right, now put your radiator cover on. And lock it in place with your lock clips. Okay, so that wraps up this review and install of these projector headlights with sequential turn signals in a matte black housing and clear lens, fitting all 2017 to 19 F250 and F350 Super Duties with the factory halogen headlights. And of course, for all things Super Duty, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.